Yes, I do it, I do it. Yeah, we get it, we get it. We in the streets with the scriptures. Pray my people repenting. Don't take my countenance for hatred. My heart stillness is needed. And by the end of this lesson, y'all gon' know what we preaching. And that's the truth.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Lord, thy righteousness is everlasting righteousness. And thy law is
now the black man in this trap, man, I'm supposed to act like I don't feel it. Forced to believe in his American dreams to the self-esteem of my opinions. Talk that I have a lost lineage, and I'm just supposed to be content with what's done is done, and that's in the past, and accept these terms and conditions when they rape, rob, murder, these mothers serving they purpose. Waiting a righteous judgment, these heathens being discovered. All fallacies are uncovered. Truth is loose and on the come up. Prophets back to confront you. These devils ain't running from us. This is spiritual. Waiting on physical. Yeah, this is biblical. Keep these laws so I see Esau pay for all that we've been through.
That's why he Africans start talking about it. He didn't have a problem. They don't think that's because he outlived. What's the do that side right there? I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. That's why they came in. See these two Edomites? Esau. This is Leo Scipio Africanus. He was an Italian soldier and fought for the Punic War, if I'm not mistaken, right? And he conquered Hannibal. So they named that area, which was so-called Africa, after him, Africanus. That's where they get that word from. So he ain't no damn African. That's Italian soldier. So they named the continent after him, Africa, right? This is Amerigo Vespucci. He was an Italian navigator. He didn't tell us in school discovered America. But this guy came after the fact that Columbus messed up the way he did. Knocked out the way. They named this landmass after him. When you get America. In the Bible, the so-called Africans is known as Philistines, Canaanites, Hamites, Amorites. Those are their true names in the scripture. And they're not your brother. Just because you got the same skin tone, that don't mean that's your brother. You know, there's some East Indian brothers way darker than you. They from India. You can go in some of their stores, you'll see it. And I want you to do a little TikTok. Go to so-called African, one of their stores. See how they treat you. How they treat you. No respect. No respect. Now you're not. I'm not your. They're not your brother. So then, we just in that landmass. Israel. Give me that. Galatians 4:26. You gotta think about this. Think about this. Just 1 second. Just think about Canada, right? Think of a map of America. You got Canada. You got all these. You got all this land mass, right? Why is this not considered America? It's all together. Just like over here, you have Africa. All this. You got Africa. It's considered Europe. You got this over here, Arabia. All that. Why all that ain't Africa? Because they just broke it up. This our region right here. You ran all that stuff over here. Oh, so what? It's just a land mass. Using a certain region of all Africa. Yeah, we was in Israel. You know what Jerusalem is now? That's our motherland.
Book of Galatians, chapter 4 and verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
Said Jerusalem, which is above, is free. And you got Israel over there right now, right? You know, that became a state in 1948. They made it a state, Israel. But we can read Israel. You read about Israel right now in the Bible. This Bible predates way before 1948.
That's right.
This is talking about a man. His name is Jacob. God changed the name to Israel.
Right.
He had 12 sons. They put the 12 out of Israel. Now,
Which is the mother of us all.
the mother of us all. That's our homeland. When they be telling us to go back to Africa, how we got into Africa. You remember the story when King Herod was trying to kill Christ, and the angel told Joseph to take his baby and the mother and go into the mountains. That was over into way and ran into the west coast of Africa. So they knew who they was grabbing when they was enslaving us. There was a difference between us. You understand that? That's how we got into so-called parts of Africa. We fled into those areas. We migrated into those areas.
Right.
And the fact that there was a difference between us, like I was just made an example. You over there in the midst of all these people and I don't see no fringes on you and all that. I can't how to tell you who you are. But we got the same skin tone. We look alike. You got some skin tone. I feel like I'm not you. I'm not you. My spirit back with it that I am the people of God.
That's right.
My people went into captivity. They come over here on visa cards.
That's right.
So if Africa was our motherland, why the hell Mandela them just say, come on home?
That's right.
We can jump on the ship right now freely. We can jump on a plane freely right now. Why we ain't get the hell out of here? Since we need to go back to Africa. And then they came over here and took their land from our brothers and sisters. Why we ain't telling them to take your ass back to the Caucasus Mountains? That's right. We don't say that. They're going to be put in jail. What you got? That's it. What you understand now? Was that your question?
Yeah. Jerusalem is a mother of us all.
Read it again.
Wow. But the book of Galatians, chapter 4 and verse 26.
You here go back to Africa.
Yeah.
Let's see where our motherland is. They say, oh, Africa is the motherland, right?
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
It's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
What's your question?
Most folks back they claim to be Afro-American. They don't say things. I don't know why they want to claim them. Some of those players are slaves.
You know who gave us that
Jesse Jackson gave you that. They go for it. Everybody on that bus.
I'm an African-American. 1986, Jesse Jackson.
They want to claim them people that had to slaves.
Hey, real quick. You said Jesse Jackson in 1986, right? 85, 86. So let me ask y'all a question. There's a woman named Charlize Theron. She's a movie actress. She was born in South Africa, but she now lives in the United States. How come she's not considered African American? I'm gonna say it again. She was born in South Africa. White woman, Edomite. She now lives in the United States. Why is she not considered African American? But our people in the ghettos, they've never been to Africa. And you're called African American.
That's right.
Make no damn
Get on the
sense.
bus. Got 20 by 17 gonna say they're African American.
Pass that Bible dictionary real quick. I just want to make sure you understand about Africa. We're not African.
We're not African.
We're not African. You're just.
They had us in slavery.
We were born like he migrated to Africa. Bring it out to you. Give me ham. Give me ham, and then give me Luke 21. Real quick, I'm gonna prove it to you.
Appreciate it, bro.
Because guess what? The real Jews are black. Christ is a black man. So if Christ is a black man, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make his lineage black?
That's right.
It makes sense that all the Jews are white today in Israel, but Christ in the Bible is black? Something's wrong.
Hey, we told them go down in Egypt and blend in with them.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a perfect example. So let me ask you a question. Brother, let me ask you a question. I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx. The Bronx is primarily black, right? When I go to, if I'm on a run from somebody, would I go a run to another, would I run down to Chinatown to go hide, or am I going to run to Brooklyn where there's other black people I can blend in with black people? Why the hell would I run to Egypt? Where's Egypt at? It's in Africa. Who are the indigenous people of Africa? Are they white, like the so-called Jews today, or are they black? They're black. That means what? That Christ is a black man right there. Why would I run down to a white area where they're gonna spot me? Run. Doesn't make sense. Now I'm gonna read you some more about Ham. Tell them what that is.
This is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. And this is Ham.
We're gonna read about Ham. Ham is the forefather of the Africans. And let's find out something about Ham and about y'all Negroes.
The youngest son of Noah, born probably 96 years before the flood.
Born 96 years before the flood. Ham was the son of Noah. There was Ham, Shem, and Japheth. And through them, the whole earth was repopulated. Right. Read. So we read about Ham. Read. And Ham is what we're told is our forefathers. We're told we're Africans, correct? So Ham, we're told that he's our forefather. But we're going to read what the so-called white man knows about you that you don't know about yourself. Read.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood.
Read.
And one of 8 persons to live through the flood.
Ham was one of 8 persons to live through the flood. Ham, Shem, Japheth, Noah, and their wives. 8 people. Read.
He became the progenitor.
Who knows what progenitor means? The word progenitor. Father. He's the father of. He's the forefather.
Of the dark races.
Of the what?
Dark races.
Ham became the forefather of the dark races. So you might want to stop there, but we're going to read on.
But not the Negroes.
What?
Not the Negroes.
What?
Not the Negroes.
Ham is the forefather of the Africans, not you Negroes.
That's right.
Who do they call Negroes today? Who was called Negroes? What, Africans called Negroes? Oh, that's what the so-called white man knows about you. Read on.
But the Egyptians.
Stop. Where's Egypt again? Read.
The Ethiopians.
Where's Ethiopia? Read.
The Libyans.
Where's Libya?
And the Canaanites.
And today the Canaanites reside in South Africa. Africans, they are the forefather of the Africans.
Right.
Not you Negroes in the ghettos, calling yourselves African Americans. Give me Luke 21. Let's see if Christ spoke about that real quick. Because guess what? Christ prophesied that would happen. You would run into Africa, and then be sold through all nations. Let's read about it, 21 and 20.
And when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies.
And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies. Who was in the land of Jerusalem when Christ was around? Who was in the land? Who was occupying that land? Who was ruling over them?
The Hamite?
No.
Canaanite?
No. Who was in power?
The Idumeans.
The Romans. The Roman armies. So this is talking about the Roman armies.
Oh yeah, Rome.
Right? Read.
Then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
Then know, when Jerusalem is compassed with armies, then know that the desolation is near. Meaning what? They're going to destroy Jerusalem. This is talking about 70 AD. Go do your research. 70 AD, the siege of Jerusalem. That's when they came and destroyed Jerusalem. Read.
Then let them which are in Judea flee.
Flee. Meaning what? When you're in Jerusalem, now that they're going to come against you, flee. It's time to get out of Jerusalem. Read.
To the mountains.
Where?
To the mountains.
Give me Matthew 2:13. Hold that. Let's find out about these mountains. Let's find out what these mountains represent.
The book of Matthew, chapter 2 and verse 13.
Let's see where Christ ran.
And when?
Let's see if Christ ran to Europe. Or let's see if Christ ran where some white folks are. Read.
And when they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream.
Appeared to Joseph in a dream. Read. Joseph, Christ's daddy. Read.
Saying, arise and take the young child.
Take the young child, Christ,
and his mother,
Mary,
and flee.
And flee
into Egypt.
Into where?
Egypt.
Into Africa. Why would the angel tell Joseph take the kid and flee into Africa?
Because they didn't blend in.
They can blend in. Now go back.
Jonathan can't blend in.
Now go back. Read. 20. Go ahead.
The book of St. Luke, chapter 21 and verse 20.
Oh, you gotta go higher.
And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is near.
Know that the desolation of Jerusalem is near.
Then let them which are in Judea
Them which are in Judea flee, just like Christ fled.
To the mountains.
To the mountains of Africa.
And let them which are in the midst of depart out.
Depart out, read.
And let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto.
Read.
For these are the days of vengeance.
These are the days now of vengeance. The days of vengeance. Read.
That all things which are written
all things that are written
may be fulfilled.
Deuteronomy 28 has to be fulfilled. That's what this is talking about. Keep going. Hold on.
But woe unto them that are with child.
Go to 24. Verse 24.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
Guess what? Our brothers and sisters fell by the edge of the sword. Read.
And shall be led away captives.
That's me. Read on.
Into all nations.
Right now, we fled into Africa. From the west coast of Africa primarily, we were what? Read 24 again.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword. Your forefathers, your foremothers.
And shall be led away captives.
Shall be led away captives.
Into all nations.
Bible prophecy fulfilled. So that's how we got into Africa, and that's how we got taken from Africa. Now we're running around calling ourselves African Americans. Brother, you had a question? You had a question, brother?
Oh, it was a long time ago, man. It's cool.
You good? You had a question?
Yeah, I have a question. I don't want to get out of stuff, but if you read Genesis 15 chapter 13,
Yeah.
he told Abraham, no assurance that
Go get it.
you're going to be a...
Let's get it.
It says it right there.
15 and 13.
15 and 13.
Genesis 15 and 13. I'm going to show you something. Read.
That ain't hard to do.
The book of Genesis, chapter 15 and verse 13. And he said unto Abram, know of a certainty
Know of a surety, Abraham,
that thy seed shall be a stranger in
shall be a what?
a stranger
The seed shall be a stranger, Abraham.
in a land that is not theirs.
This is not your land, brothers and sisters. This is not your land. This is talking about the land of Egypt, but it still goes to today because there's no thing under the sun.
That's right.
This is primarily talking about the land of Egypt, when we were slaves in Egypt. Read it from the top.
The book of Genesis, chapter 15 and verse 13. And he said unto Abram, know of certainty that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs.
A land that's not yours. America is not your homeland. America is not your rest. That's why you got to come up out of the philosophies of America. Because America keeps you in sin. America lets you be a homosexual. America lets you be a drug dealer. All the police is right there. Meanwhile, Negroes sell drugs to each other all day. But why won't these same Negroes go to Alpharetta go sell the drugs? Why not? Why don't they do that? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all a question. Who has more money in this society? Black people or white people? What's the point of a drug dealer? To get money, correct? So, would you go in the ghetto to poor black people to get money, or would you go somewhere where all the money is? So why don't they go to Alpharetta and Cobb County go sell their, stand on the corners of Cobb County and sell their drugs? Anybody? Huh?
They destroyed us.
What I'm showing you is they are allowed to do it to the black community. That's what I'm showing you.
Everything goes in our...
Anything goes in our community. Read on.
And serve them.
And what?
And serve them.
You're gonna serve your enemies. You got a job? Who got jobs here? Who got jobs? Everybody got jobs? Okay, so now the Most High said we are gonna serve our enemies. Because when we work on these jobs, a lot of our jobs are low-paying jobs that let us just get by and get by just enough to go to the grocery store, get gas in your car, do it all over again next week. That's all it is. We are serving our enemies, meaning what? We support our enemies. Because how? We keep the society going. Give me Sirach, hold that. Sirach 38. Last verse. I'm going to show you something. Sirach 38. I think it's 30, the last verse. Or 36. The last verse. Through our jobs, we keep. Think about it. Huh? Think about it. Blacks and Hispanics keeps this whole economy going. Without blacks and Hispanics doing what we do, consuming everything, because we don't own nothing, this whole place would fall. That's right. Because, for instance, the Sabbath day. The Sabbath day says no buying, no selling, no cooking, no working. Imagine one day all blacks and Hispanics kept that law. What would happen to the society? If all blacks and Hispanics said, we're not working today, who would drive that bus right there? Who would be sweeping up the floor? they be driving the trains at parties? Who's going to do it but us? Read.
The book of Sirach, chapter 38 and verse 34. But they will maintain the state of the world.
Read it again.
But they will maintain the state of the world.
As blacks and Hispanics, we maintain the state of this world with our jobs, with our low-paying jobs. We maintain the state of this world, with this economy. We keep this whole thing going. But let me ask y'all a question. This is a black community. Who owns all the businesses in the black community? Blacks and Hispanics own it? No. You don't own nothing. The East Indians own this store right here. Quick Mart, Koreans. Chinese right there. China Breeze. We don't own nothing, but we consume everything. We don't have nothing for ourselves. But so-called black people spend $1.1 billion a year annually in this economy and have nothing to show for it. Think about it. We have nothing at all to show for it, and we're okay with it. That is disgusting as hell. You've been conditioned to spend your money a certain way. Read it, you know. It's very system. See these brothers over here across the street? Don't think they would do the same. They wouldn't do the same thing. We are out of our minds. That's why we're out here on the corner to clean up, huh? Tell these brothers, get out of sin. They're in sin. We are self-destructive. They've made it a way for us to be self-destructive to ourselves. Whereas they don't have to do the work no more. They got dumb Negroes in the hood to do. That's what we do. Now we hate ourselves. Read.
And all their desire is in the work of their craft.
All their desire is in the work of their craft. You think that because you have a good job, that's it. I made it in society. I'm good now. I don't have to worry about nothing. I'm good. I'm just gonna worry about me, my immediate family, and that's it. I got a white picket fence. I got a gate around it. So nobody. I want no niggas around me. I'm moving out the hood. I'm moving to the suburbs. That's it. Read from the top.
But they will maintain the state of the world.
Blacks and Hispanics maintain the state of this world. You maintain the state of this world. Read.
And all their desire is in the work of their craft.
All their desire is in the work of their craft. I got a good job. Oh, I'm a doctor. I ain't got to worry about nothing. That's all I care about is being a doctor. Oh, I'm a policeman. That's all I care about is being a policeman. I don't care about the state of my people. I don't care about keeping God's laws. I don't care about nothing. That's it. That's what we do. Go ahead.
I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. As many of you are finding out, Christianity has destroyed our people. For the past 400 years, we have been indoctrinated in lies. Those lies of Christianity have not benefited our people in the least bit. Many of you know this. So, like Christ said in John chapter 3, verse 3, he said, except ye be born again, you shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven. So in order to inherit the kingdom of heaven, which shall be established on earth, you must be born again. What does that mean? Many of you always quote that, but you don't understand what that means. When you go to 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 34, Ezra said, therefore, if so be that ye will subdue your own understanding, meaning subdue all that you have learned here in Babylon the Great, it says, and reform your hearts, ye shall be kept alive. What does that mean? Meaning you must be taught all over again, taught your nationality, taught why it is that we as a people went into slavery here in America. Who are we? What is the mystery of why this country, these nations have changed our nationality? We here at Israel United in Christ, we have classes 7 days a week, 3 times a day. All for what? For your learning, for your edification. You will learn things never taught to you before. You will learn history. You will learn prophecy. And more importantly, you will learn the dynamics of what you need today to survive as a people. 1/3 of Israel is prophesied to repent of their sins and come into this truth. So now we need you, brothers and sisters. Come, join us here at IsraelUnite.org. Go to our online classes and register. This is for you. This is for the redemption of the 12 tribes of Israel, brothers and sisters. I hope you understand that. Isaiah chapter 62 verse 6 says,
I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent. And brothers and sisters, we are not keeping silence. So come join us. Help us build this truth. Donate to us so that we can keep this truth on and on. Push it forward. Help us get this gospel out, because Christ said when this gospel is taught throughout the earth, then shall the end come. So with that, brothers and sisters, we say